Okay. Oh my goodness. Do I say good morning, everyone, or good midnight, everyone? Because coming, I'm coming in from Japan, live from Japan. So I have so many people on here. I'm really, really excited. I'm so grateful after coming in from the IPA, an incredible IPA with Dr. Ray Strand, that you are joining me. But I have some really major and important, we got a lot of things going on right now, and I want to share with everyone, as many people as possible on my team. So, really excited that you're all here. So, I will get started with number one. We are hoping that we're going to get a guest appearance by Coach Palmer later on, but I'm going to start with this here. Let me see, 750 people on the IPA call with Dr. Strand. That's incredible. Oh, I'm surprised. Like I'm sure it was like completely blocked out, like full. Okay, let me share my screen. Um, where did that go? Where did the screen share go? Hold on. Oh, here's Brent. Okay, actually, I will just go ahead. Yay. As soon as he gets on, I am going to. All right. Oh, we've got Coach Palmer here. Yay! Our guest.
No,
Thank you so much for coming on.
I'm so sorry. I was typing in the I don't know what was going on, why it was showing that it was an invalid room. I apologize.
Oh, no, you might have got the old one that I had before.
I bet
So,
that's what it was.
yeah, and I did another one. So, okay, I just welcomed everyone to the room, and we're upside down. For some of you are in the morning, and some of me is middle of the night. So your Coach Palmer is going to join us in Japan really, really soon. So I'm super excited. Okay, let's get started because I have a lot of material to cover. I'm going to share my screen, and I would love for Coach Palmer to help me with this because I really would love to launch this promotion that I'm doing here with Tammy. Okay, so first, let me share my screen. I was hoping that this would be like presentation style, but it's ending up just being a little slide here. Okay, can everyone see my screen here?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, thank you. Hold on here.
Hey,
Okay,
Julie, why don't you just let Brent speak about it? He's got a really limited amount of time,
yes,
so let
sure.
him jump in. That would be awesome.
Absolutely, absolutely. So if Brent, is this screen okay to share, or is there something else that you want to show?
Yes, yes, yes. And so we're, Tammy, maybe we kick us off and kind of in our thought process. Let me say this. Where we're at, I'm blown away with this organization, like what you're doing, how you're growing, the people you're attracting. And through that process, what Julie and Tammy has put together is, and one of the things that, and a lot of you were on my vice presidents and above call just the other night talking about, their strategy to growing $1 million business in this industry. And one of the things is always creating promotions within your team each and every month, like because people need to feel the connection, people need to feel the possibilities of taking their income from where it is to the next layer. Um, and this business is all about waves. So you'll have a wave of business come in, the
Mhm.
wave will recede, you'll be left with residual income, and then you will create your chapter two, your next wave of business that will come in. It will recede, it will leave with a bigger residual income. And that over time is what creates the legacy income in this industry. And that's what I've been able to be a part of and be able to understand. And so I love what Julie and Tammy have put together for this team because you've done so much so fast, and this opportunity is huge. So Tammy, Julie, maybe give them a thought process of what you're thinking with the 10 pack versus the 30 pack, and then I'll add to it.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a huge opportunity right now because of the promotion that's going on. And I think a lot of us, we did not realize that it was a promotion. So I want to take full advantage of that right now, especially because we're going to be pushing these drop talks right before Thanksgiving. But my thought process is I want as many officers as possible. And here is one major, major way to get there. So I did the numbers, and then Coach Palmer, I love that you confirmed that with your talk the other day. It's that if we do the 3 10 packs, right, it is such a great savings. And if you see this little slide thing here, it'll show, the wholesale cost compared to from the 3 10 packs with the 30 pack. So if you go with the 3 10 packs, you're going to be profiting. If we sell it at $150 a box, which is what we're doing as a team, it's $21.90. It's $77 per box for a profit, as a profit. With the 30 pack, you are able to purchase it for 2,300. Remember that you get a team lead bonus with your new brand partner if you place the volume under them with or if they purchase it,
Yeah,
um,
and I'll just add to that. I'll jump back and forth with you a little
oh,
bit, Judy.
absolutely, please do. Yes.
Yeah. So on the 30 pack, and again, I always say this to every group. What I love about the system of growth and what we've created is we don't have to miss anyone.
Hmm.
But we start talking to people about the possibilities. Like right now, guys, with the economy the way it is, with inflation the way it is, I was a part of the 08, 09 after the economy, after the real estate crisis. People of influence are going to flock to our company and to our industry. We're already seeing this happen.
Hmm.
So for them, the possibility to invest in something like $2,300 to create a goal that they want in mind, to know they can turn profitability in a month, we have to show it to them. We have to show them the possibilities. And so if they can't do that, then we can move them to a 10 pack. We can move them to a 4 pack. We can move them to $29.95 in pre-sale. But at the end of the day, so many people, there's so much profitability in this 30 pack. And to Julie's point, it's $2,300. And so if you look at that, you're for a brand new person that is not yet ultimate, they're going to be able to, like, it's basically their cost is $77 a box
Hmm.
for a brand new person. So if they're selling them at 150, their profitability is what is that? That's
You're asking me to
70,
do math in the middle of the
that's
night.
73 of
$73.
profitability per box for a brand new person.
Hmm.
So to be able to say $73 times 30 boxes and look at that brand new person and go, here's the profitability you're going to create your first month with these 30 boxes on hand. And we've got a system that will allow you to move them. I have no problem. I think we all, maybe in the comments, you could put a 1 if you agree that our system of growth will move 30 boxes for the person that has an audience on Facebook. Hands
Hmm.
down, we're seeing it all over the place. And
Absolutely.
that is the key to explosion in this new movement for your business. Now, going back to what Julie said, if you're ultimate, then you can actually maneuver this 30 pack under a new brand partner. Everybody knows how to leverage that. If you don't, reach out to somebody. But at that point, it's really 450 off of the 2,300 because you're going to make 450, 30% of 1,500 points is $450. So then your cost of your box is $1,850. So now you have invested $62 a box. Guys, if you're selling at 150, like that's what, $88 per box.
Hmm. Yeah.
If you're some people selling them for 160, that's 98, that's $100 a box. So my point being is there's huge profitability in this 30 pack
Hmm.
for the brand new person. and for all of you. And so in doing that, if we'll leverage that conversation with people and leverage the visualization, I would challenge you with this slide to sit down with them and go, look, 30 days, you're going to move this. This is going to be your profitability, $2,640. So you're going to have all your money back, plus you're going to make $2,640 right here at Christmas time, right here after Thanksgiving, when people now are starting to think, we all know what's coming January the 1st, New Year's resolutions. And guess what? It's a multi-billion-dollar business, just New Year's resolutions alone around the weight loss. Okay. So we've got a gold mine in our hands, and the people that will start running now, October, November, December, will be the stories that we hear about in January, February, and March of, oh my gosh, Amber has made crazy amounts and she's hit all these. Well, because she ran in October, November, December, she's now reaping the fruit of what that all is creating in January, February, March. So
Perfect.
this is the way I see these 30 packs. If me right now, just so you know what I'm doing, I want to give you this. Julie, are you okay with this?
Oh, totally. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
So I'm having two conversations out there in the world today. Okay. And this is what I'm challenging all my leaders, everybody that wants to be a part of the millionaire matrix and go to the top. Like, what's the conversations? Anytime inflation is high, anytime the economy's rocky, our industry shoots up vertical. So what's the conversations? If it's an entrepreneur or a business owner or small business owner, anybody like that, I'm telling them right now, listen, I've got an opportunity for you. I would highly recommend you take 15 minutes, get on a Zoom with me and one of my partners, and let us share with you the plan we've got to use your credibility, use your influence to create a massive amount of money. Like I'm seeing it happen in our company. Will you take, and here's the key word or phrase, will you take 15 minutes to let me show you with my partner? And then stop talking. Don't over talk. Just be quiet. Let them answer. They're going to say yes or no. When the economy's rocky, they're going to say yes more. Your doctors, your lawyers, your all your people that you're like, they'll never do this industry. They're going to say yes more. Okay. And that's where then you link them in to your partner here, Tammy, Julie, and you have that Zoom conversation with them and you show them the opportunity of Partner Co. and they will join you. And that's when you have the conversation of the $2,300 30 pack and the profitability that's in that 30 pack. Because a person of influence is like, Julie, if you're telling me 30 boxes I can move in my first month and I make $2,640 and you've got a plan to do it and you're going to work with me on this, I'm in. Why? Because the business owner is not sweating $2,300. They might not have the money right now, but they're used to spending the money to scale their business. Okay. So that's one conversation I'm having. The other conversation I'm having is to people, just mainstream people that are employees, people that maybe are not entrepreneurs. It's like, listen, I have found a way to monetize your social media account. Will you take 15 minutes to jump on to hear about it? Stop, let them answer. Yes, I will. Okay, does Monday or Tuesday work better for you? And then boom, what am I having a conversation of? The drop talk. I'm showing them the drop talk presentation. And then again, I'm positioning it high. Here's a 30 pack. Here's your profitability. If that is too much for them, I'll move them to a 10. If that's too much, I'll move them to a 4. So I start here and I go here. Here's the power of the 30 pack. If all of you will go to officer, if you're not an officer, get to officer. If you are an officer, go officer all over again. You see, I challenge myself all the time. Everybody looks and goes, Brent, you're a chair three. Nobody even knows what that means. Like they're like, what is a chair three? Chairperson three. Here's the bottom line. I know how I got to chairperson. So when I want to go from chairperson two to chairperson three, I just go to chairperson all over again. Like I just got to work my way there again. And so going to officer is the same way. I've got in 1 week, I've got to create 6,667 in product volume, okay, in my power line and my pay line to go to officer. Okay. So let's break it down. Let's break down that. What is that? How many 30 packs would I have to move to go to officer? I would say about 4 in my power line and 4 in my pay line is going to push me right to the threshold of officer. Or if my power line is optimized, like meaning I've got carryover volume and it's sitting at 13,334 or close to it, then guess what I need? I need to go move and put 6,667 in product volume in my pay line. Well, about 4.4 brand partners coming in on a 30 pack in a week, guess what that would do? That'd make it happen. Do the math. 1,500 times 4 is what? I just want to make sure I'm right on this. I'm speaking from the heart here this morning. So I hope
6,000.
Julie might be like, Brent, you're saying too much. So at 6,000, 4 people is 6,000 in product volume, 4 30 packs, 4 presenting and showing them the profitability. Remember, this is not me or you. This is not about us. It's about looking at the prospect and going, I can get you in 30 days this much profit in your bank account. And we already got the plan to do it. You all know it. You're all living proof of it. So I got to have that conversation. And I'm looking for 4 of those to enroll that see that conversation. I might have to go through 15 people to get the 4. Okay. That's okay. Because the others might have ordered a 10 pack, a 4 pack, a $29.95 and just started posting twice a day. Like it doesn't matter. I'm going through the numbers to get to the 4. Okay. Now, if I get 6,000 in volume, which is what 4 30 packs would be, do you think I'm going to come up with the other 6,667 to get to officer? Well, I'm
Yes.
sure you Brenda Carlton is. Like Brenda Carlton's like, I will not have to worry about 666 the 600 in volume. I'll make that happen. But you also have auto ships that happen for there. Your own orders happen. Like new volume bonus takes care of that. So there's a lot of matrix in that. I would focus on 4. 4 people in 1 week that does this. Okay. And we're looking at operation 1, 2, 3 to officer. Okay. In the week of October the 26th to November the 1st. Julie, I might have way over talked, but
No.
that's the way I see this plan. And what I commend Julie for, and you guys, this organization, is you don't just say you want to do something, you put a plan of action behind it. I deal with so many people every day all over the world. I've just on a call with Mexico. I've got to jump back to. And it's like wanting to get to somewhere is one thing. I need the plan of action to get there and then make a decision and then go after it relentlessly. And so that's the way I look at this. I love what you're doing. I love this plan of action because I know what it's going to build in December, in January, and February, and March for everybody that achieves it and goes after it. So, Julie, I'll turn it back to you. Thanks for letting me share. Guys, I love you so much. I can't wait to see you in Memphis. I can't wait to see you in Colorado Springs and anywhere else we've got things going on. It's a great time to be in Partner Co.
Absolutely. No, thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Brant. I know you've got to run. So, but thank
you.
you, Brant. And
So
Julie, can I
helpful.
jump in really, really quick here? One thing, I'm getting questions, private messages right now.
Sure.
I want you to understand when you get a 30 pack of drops, the strategy is exactly what Brent said. In addition, this is important. You need to take that 1500 PV and put it under a new brand partner in their first 4 weeks. Why? Because you get $450 team lead bonus.
Mhm.
That's a half $1,000 right there. And that person becomes golden ultimate out of the gate. And
Mhm.
if you can show them how to do this, they can find another brand partner when they get their 30 sets of drops. And it goes on and on and on until that promotion is no longer available to us. So, and
That's it.
hopefully we'll do so good with it that they'll keep it. We'll see what happens with that. And I just want you to know that's the strategy. So do not just place a 30 set of drops. In fact, I was talking to a beautiful woman on this Zoom right now about bringing her husband into the business. I don't know if she's announced that yet, so that's why I'm saying that. But I'm just saying if she gets that 30 set, puts it under her husband, she makes 450 additional money. And
Yeah.
he hits Golden Ultimate and out of the gate, he can start making 30% commission.
Absolutely.
It's crazy what this has the opportunity to do for people. It's absolutely amazing. So
Absolutely.
thank you. I just want to
Yeah.
make sure people understood that.
Yes. No. And that's great
Yes,
because
and things did change about husbands joining, Amber. That I don't think they've made that official, but they have told me yes, they can. So customer service, and when I called the elite line, you can get on the elite line if you're an officer and above, get with your closest officer and above and confirm that with the elite line. But yes, we have a lot of people's spouses that are now joining.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let me go back to this really quickly. And this is basically what Tammy and Brent have both said, but I want this to be very clear. Because a lot of you are going to be able to rank up, and this is why we're doing it in the same week, and this is why it's such a strategy for us. Okay, so October 26th, it's when everything, we're going to start over the week, and so you see, everything go back to zero, right? If we do this all together, it's kind of the whole Finding Nemo push, in that net where all the fish are trapped. But if everyone swims together in the same direction, we're able to achieve things that are really, it seems impossible, or at least really like a really huge goal. But together, better together, we're able to do this. So that's why I am focusing on doing this the week of the October 26th to November 1st, which is this Saturday, coming up this Saturday. Okay, so if you find a new brand partner, and yes, you can sign up your spouse or your child or somebody, if you can sign them up for $29.95, they are going to be able to start, and you're going to be able to place volume under them. So if you're the one buying the 30 pack, which a lot of us are planning on doing, then you place the volume under them, and then you get the team lead bonus, right? These are for people, even for people who are in their first 4 weeks, you get that team lead bonus, especially if you are Golden Ultimate. Then this is the profitability per box. Again, it is $88 per box. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. So here, when you come back here, right, you place the volume under your new brand partner. Here you go. They get to gold and ultimate. And then if they are placing a 30 pack volume order, then or 30 pack order, then for them, they can find someone to place the new volume under. And then it goes on and it snowballs. So it gives them the opportunity to. So let's say, because they still have to place an order. When you are placing an order, this is for yourself and you are putting the order under them. They still will have to purchase something because they're going to need inventory for what's coming up as well. So encourage them to do the same thing that you just did, which is buy a 30 pack. They can start with a 10 pack if they have to, but help them to understand that the advantage of getting the 30 pack is the huge profit right out of the gate, huge profit, and that they get to get someone else. So if they have a spouse or they have an adult child or they have a friend to get to Golden Ultimate, That is like we are exponentially adding value to this. Okay, so does that make sense, everyone? What the strategy is? If we can get this done in a week, we are going to see rank advancements explode. And with this, the rank advancements, you know that we're getting all the extra lifetime credits, right?
Right,
For
for
the
trips.
trips, right? So there's so many things that we are just exponentially taking advantage of. Okay, so if anyone has any questions, we can answer questions at the end, but I want to make sure that we get out this information and this will be recorded. Please share this information with everyone in your downline or people that are not able to make it today because there are a lot of people who need to hear this information. All right, anything else that I need to share with that part, Tammy? Because I've got the next part.
I think it's great. I think
Okay,
that's
awesome. Okay. Now, and then we'll just keep an eye on the chat as well. So if anyone, has a question, we can answer there. All right. So now what my goal is that everybody up until Thanksgiving is doing what we're calling the Drop Talk Blitz. We are going to participate in that. So you are actually blitzing the country and the world, really. Anyone can be zooming in if they're watching, through Zoom, but we are going to be blitzing with these drop talks. All right. So the talk is going to be, or this promotion is going to be from October 15th. I had announced it earlier. So if you have any talks that you have completed between October 15th to Thanksgiving, November 28th, we are going to really, really blow up your business this way. Amber and Brenda and Marcia, like people who have come to Drop Talks or who have done them can tell you that that's when you really get people signing up and ordering packs and starting the business, right? They're going to connect with you and they're going to see that this is a big deal. And so this is huge, huge IPA. This is one of the biggest IPAs. And my thing is, why are we not doing more of them? Right? We are intimidated by it. So I'm trying to help you share hope in two bottles because it's not that hard. Once you get rolling, right, Amber? It's not that hard. Okay. So from now, this is the challenge. The challenge is that you do 3 drop talks. You do one in person. Do it at, wherever, whatever event, do it in your home, rent a library room. You also do one live on social media. Okay, we're going to show you how to do Facebook Lives. And it's not difficult, but schedule that ahead of time and then just do it on your personal page or create a page that you can use. And then this is how you do it. You accept friendships from people who are interested in joining you, and you can do it personally from your own, like privately from your own page, or you can do it publicly, let everyone see this. So make a Zoom because not everyone is on Facebook. And you can invite people through via Zoom. And I think the last drop talk that I did with Tammy, we had about 30 or 40 people in that. And that was and there were people in there that I didn't even know because they were interested, right? And then the last thing is either streaming on YouTube or some other, you can be creative in how you do it. But as long as you do 3, all right, that's my challenge to you is that you do 3. Yes, it might be a little intimidating, but pair up with somebody else if you're not wanting to do it yourself. So the purpose of this is that you're gearing up for major holiday season. This is huge, huge holiday season that's coming up. We only get Christmas once a year. So I want you to take advantage of that. This is going to maximize the 30-pack promo. This might be the chance where you find your brand partner who is willing to go in and do that promotion, the 1, 2, 3 to officer, all right, that we were talking about is taking advantage of that, okay? And then it's talks to boost your own business and to give yourself the confidence to do the talks by yourself. So those are all things that I really want for you, the goals. What I want you to do is make sure that you have the Rockin Builders toolbox. That is everybody should have access to this board that I created. And in there, if you go to the Rockin tools, under that is you'll find the folder that is the Drop Talk Blitz. Okay. When you post your event on Facebook, I want you to go to the Drop Talk parties in the USA group and post it in there. That way, we are all aware of where these talks are because we all have brand partners all over the United States. So make sure that it's put in there. Make sure that it's hashtagged properly. We need to put hashtag city, hashtag state, and hashtag month. That way we can find them. Check for compliance by posting the flyer in a Facebook page, event flyers. This is also linked in the Drop Talk Blitz. So these two Facebook groups are going to be found in the Drop Talk Blitz, the board. Okay, so what they have is a Facebook group called Event Flyers, and you're able to post your flyer in there, and they will check for compliance. All right. Just gonna mute people here. And then when you look into the Blitz board, you'll see the transformation story. So if you're thinking, I don't have a transformation story, or I don't even know enough people for that, well, there's a whole bunch of transformation stories in there. And that is something that you can just read straight out. And I have two in there where there's more, all the testimonials are on there that you can just read or get familiar with. But these are all people on my team, except for a handful. Okay, maybe like one or two are not on my team, but these are actual people who have had success on my team. And so that's what's exciting about it, is that they're not just hired models, right? They're actually people. Here, testimonials are on there. And then there's this really short slide on the endocrine system because some people want a little bit more about, what is really happening in the endocrine system, how does it work? And then what are some of the symptoms of hormonal imbalance? The ingredients are on there so that you can talk about that. So this is very easy way for you to do the talk. I only take maybe 30 minutes to do that part. And then the second slide deck you can share with someone else in presenting is the Rock and Drop Talk slide deck. That will have the partner co information. It'll have the business aspect of it, the SOG and what that quickly looks like. It'll also have the 4-pack, the 10-pack. I'm going to add the 30-pack in there so that you can show that. And it's short and sweet. It's going to tell them they have 4 weeks. It's going to give them the vital information that they need. So if you're just reading the slide deck, you're going to be able to do it. It's not that hard. And again, this part probably takes about 20 minutes, and that's about it. So there's in the board, there's also videos that you can use if you really want to have Dr. Crystal talking. There's like the 4-minute talk, there's the 20-minute talk. In there's also the training. I have posted 2 YouTube videos of me doing the talk on Zoom, and you can see what that looks like, how quickly we went through the slide deck, and just give you the verbiage for that. The enrollment forms with the 4, 10, and 30 packs, they're in there in the board, so you don't have to be fishing around for it. There's a lot of files to share, and then the health assessment. The reason why I have that kind of health assessment is because it shows that they're monitoring it over 3 months. And what happens is they go, oh, I need to do this for 3 months, and they easily then buy the 4-pack. And then I also have the MD perspective that I have. My husband, who is a medical doctor, he put his perspective on that. So how this works is that you get 1 entry per event. So we have a Google form that is also in the Dropbox, the toolbox. Okay, the Google form to enter is found in there. You go in there and put 1 entry per event. If you do all 3 events, if you do 1 in-person, 1 Zoom, and 1 Facebook Live, or some sort of 3 events, okay, you get 5 entries. 5 entries. For what? What are we talking about here? We are talking about something that is sweet for Christmas. Right before Christmas, you get to enter into this drawing for a $300 gift certificate to mynetworkgear.com. If you saw the beautiful Partner Co swag that people are wearing, the shiny, glitzy, blingy t-shirts and the cups and all that, that is from mynetworkgear.com. That's from one of the organizations that is selling. So one of the shops. Sweet shop. Use this for your marketing material. There's a lot of things that you can buy in there. So I donated or I offered $150 and then Tammy, she matched it with another $150. So each entry is going to be going toward a drawing for this. The bonus is for the person who has the most completed, not, I shouldn't say tasks. I was going to say events. I don't know why I put tasks, probably because it was 2 a.m. So let's change this events. All right. For the most completed events, you get a $100 gift certificate straight out the gate, whether you win the $300 or not. So you could be the person who wins all of the above, which is amazing because happy Merry Christmas to you if you do. So this is something that I would love to run until Thanksgiving. After you do these, if you are scheduling these, then go ahead and put them in Drop Talk in the USA. Once they are completed, I want you to put them into the Google Docs or the forms. And then I'll be able to see them, keep track. And then a day or two later, I'll announce exactly when. But Tammy and I will do a drawing for the winner of the Drop Talk Blitz. Okay. Of course, you don't have to stop these drop talks after, this is over, but I would love for everyone to participate in this because it's going to be huge. Okay. The prizes are only for those in my team. I put them in the Rockin' Drops group, but they are only for those who are verified to be on my team. All right. So any questions on that? Let me stop sharing. Let's see. Let me check out the chat box here. Okay, hosting my first one on Saturday. Awesome. That's the way to do it. Okay, so make sure that once that's done, you post that into, you fill out the Google form. All right, excellent. Okay, any questions before I stop the recording? I think that was, yeah. So everyone understand that this Saturday, if you are going to place a 30-pack order, okay, this Saturday and beyond for the whole week is when we would love for you to do that. If you are desperate to order one right now, like I'm out, I've got orders coming in, but we can just tell them it's on you are on the list for pre-orders. And then they'll like, oh, okay, let me know when that order comes in, okay? Because then they're patient. I know everyone is so eager to get started. So, all right, so that's how you do it. Let us get to the top because we are going to blow this team up, blow it up with this. All right, I'm going to stop my recording and please share this with everyone on your team, everybody, okay? Because this is really, really big and really important, and encourage them to watch it this week so that they can get started on the Drop Talk Blitz, and then we'll be poised to be ready to order from Saturday on. All right? Okay, let me stop the recording.